Hi guys, hope you're going well today, having a really awesome weekend. So this weekend is the annual 87th Academy Awards. It's the Oscars weekend, which is always a really exciting time of year. I really love like the glitz and the glam of the Oscars. I think it's just really fun. This year I've managed to see quite a few of the nominated pictures in the Oscars, so I am excited because usually when I look at who's been nominated, every second movie I'm thinking, oh gosh, I haven't seen it. But this year I've been pretty on my game. And look, I even wore my Los Angeles jumper for the occasion because it's in Hollywood, of course. So this year, for something fun and a little bit different, this really cool YouTuber called Ramster from the UK has put together a group called We Love Oscars, and he's invited a bunch of YouTubers from around the world, all fellow movie reviewers, movie critics, movie appreciators, and asked us all to get in and do a little bit of a friendly competition to predict who we think is going to win out at the Oscars. There are 24 categories and we're only talking about 12. So pretty much it's going to be, because it's a competition, it's going to be 12 points that are up for grabs to win, and whoever gets the most points out of the group of us wins. And there's a few little regulations. I'll leave Ramster's link in the description box down below if you want to check out his video. So thank you to Ramster for thinking of that idea, for inviting me to participate, and I am going to get into it now. I printed out my little Oscar ballot online, and I'm just gonna run through who I think is going to take home all these awards. But let me just quickly put in a tiny little disclaimer. Because this is a competition, a ballot as such, I am going to be talking about who I think is going to win, not necessarily who I want to win. So it's a constant battle of the heart and the head, who I think the Academy is going to pick versus who I think is probably more deserving in some parts. But yeah, let's just run through it. So best visual effects is first, and I think they're going to give it to Interstellar. I thought the space effects for Interstellar were really, really awesomely done. Definitely, I think they're going to get that one. For best music original score, what did I say? I think, again, Interstellar. Hans Zimmer has just been around town for so long. He is so iconic. Best original screenplay, I really think, is Birdman. I just thought that was just, it blew me away and it felt really original. I loved how it had this theatre play vibe to it. And yeah, I hope that one gets a best original screenplay. In terms of adapted screenplay, I would like to think that they would go for something which was quite complicated to adapt from a book to screen, something like Inherent Vice, which is nominated. But I do think they're going to go with a true story, something that's a little bit more biopic, which I think that the Academy tends to lean towards. I'm going to go with The Imitation Game, written by Graham Moore. For best cinematography, I hope that Emmanuel Lubezki for Birdman takes it home. I think that was just really beautifully crafted and all done in that seemingly one long take, and yeah, just the lighting was really beautiful. You're going in the stage, like behind the scenes in stage, out onto daylight, to rooftops. I just thought it all looked really, really beautiful and quite stylistic. Best animated feature film of the year, I am still a little bit sour that the Lego Movie isn't nominated. What is that about? But I'm gonna pick How to Train Your Dragon 2. I thought that was an awesome movie, and I love fantasy, and even though, oh, Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 was a lot of good fun, but How to Train Your Dragon 2. Best director, I think they're going to give it to Richard Linklater. I think he is so deserving. He's got a really strong body of work behind him and has proven time and time again his style of vision. So I think, and I hope that Richard Linklater gets it. For best supporting actress, this one's easy for me. I think Patricia Arquette in Boyhood was just outstanding. She was the thread that weaved together this whole movie and really took you through the journey, like the one constant that just took you through. She is such a wonderful actress. For best supporting actor, okay, getting into the nuts and bolts of it, I'm gonna say J.K. Simmons in Whiplash was just oh, I just felt like he was screaming at me through the screen. I was holding my breath every time he was yelling. It was amazing, outstanding. I think he did win the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor, and I think he's going to take the Academy Award again for this one. Best Actress, I think this one's easy. People are pretty unanimous on Julianne Moore winning for Still Alice. Even though Still Alice is one of the few movies that I haven't gotten to see yet, from everything that I've heard and things I've read, I don't see any other way around it. I really think she's going to win for that one. For Best Actor in a Leading Role, I'm going to say Michael Keaton. I think the Academy are going to lean towards him just because he's a little bit older. This is a second coming for him. I think he's just reinvented himself with this role, and at his age as well, where you wouldn't think that he'd be able to just come out again with something so out of the park. And finally, drum roll please, let's cap it off with the Best Motion Picture of the Year. I deliberated about this one the most. In my heart, I want to say Whiplash. I think that Whiplash just surprised me the most, and that was really exciting. Of all the movies that are nominated for Best Motion Picture, Whiplash was the one that just was a surprise. So for that, I think it's awesome and amazing. But having said that, I have to pick Birdman. I think that it was a really awesome, well put together piece, and I think that that one is my pick for taking home the Academy for Best Picture of the Year. Okay, this is really weird, but I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders because I've been thinking about it for a little while, what I'm going to pick and what I want to win versus what I think the Academy will vote for. So it's been a little bit of an internal battle inside, and now that I've put it all down on camera and there's no turning back, I feel like the weight has been lifted. Thanks guys so much for watching. Why don't you leave me in the comment section below and let me know who you think will take home the Best Motion Picture of the Year. I would like to know what your votes are. And make sure you check out the other videos that I'm going to link below for the other YouTubers involved in our little We Love the Oscars competition, which again I think is really fun. So thanks Ramster for putting that all together. And I will be putting up a video post Oscars and talking about all the winners and etc. I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.